ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवत्या उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनेति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Canto 1. Creation. Chapter 3 of Canto 1. Titled Krishna is the source of all incarnations. In this chapter, we will learn
the story of creation, the Purusha Taras, 22 incarnations of the Lord. Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. Who can understand Bhagwan in his full glories? Suta Goswami answers the last question of the sages. One day, in the spiritual world, which is far, far away from here, Lord Krishna did something very spectacular. He expanded himself into another person. This form of Krishna had 4 arms and was none other than Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is also known as Karnodakshai Vishnu. Now Mahavishnu wanted to lie down somewhere to meditate. So he looked around the spiritual world and saw the Karna ocean. Ah, this is a nice place, thought Mahavishnu as he lay down on the waters of the Karna ocean. He then half closed his eyes and began to meditate. While lying on the Karna ocean, Mahavishnu, who is also known as Karnodakshai Vishnu, saw a tiny cloud in a corner of the spiritual world. This cloud was the material sky, and just by his glance, immediately ingredients for the material world were created. And from this, many universes formed like bubbles. These bubbles came out of Mahavishnu's skin holes and rested on his body. But his body always stays spiritual. It never becomes material like the universe bubbles. A single breath of Lord Vishnu is equal to 1 day time of Lord Brahma, which is equal to 432 crore years of human years. Mahavishnu then entered each of these universe bubbles as Garbhodakshay Vishnu. These universes are just filled with the darkness and space, thought Lord Vishnu as he looked around. And there is no resting place. So immediately he filled each of these universes halfway with water from his own perspiration, and this became an ocean. This ocean was also the Garbhodaka ocean. Ah, this is a nice place, thought Lord Vishnu as he lay down on the water of the Garbhodaka ocean. At that very moment, a lotus stem began to sprout from his navel, and a beautiful lotus flower grew at the top. Amongst the petals of the lotus flower, Lord Brahma, the master engineer of the universe, was born. He would create everything else in the universe bubbles using Lord Krishna's powers. This creation is maintained by Kshirodakshay Vishnu, who also enters every living being and even every atom as Paramatma or Super Soul. Kshirodakshay Vishnu is seated in everyone's heart, and from him comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness.